Hey, Brian here with worshiptutorials.com. I have a quick guitar lesson for you today that I really think can help revolutionize your rhythm and strumming, especially if you struggle with feeling fluid in your strumming patterns. So what I'm going to do to demonstrate this tip is I'm going to play the same strumming pattern two different ways, and I'll show you what I'm doing to help that I think is really going to help you. So first of all, the strumming pattern is this. We're in 4/4 time and it goes like this. Probably a basic pattern that you've already learned. I'm gonna count it. It goes like this. Down, up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. Down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I use that pattern a lot. Well, a lot of songs use it, so I teach it a lot in the tutorials that I do here at Worship Tutorials. So I'll play it one way and then I'll play it another way, see if you can spot the difference. So here's the first time through it. Okay, next time through, see if you can see the difference. Okay, so the first time I played through it, I only moved my hand when I wanted to strum the strings. I'll play it again. And in the second time when I played through it, my hand was in a fluid motion the whole time and it never stopped. Watch it again. And why this is going to help you is what a lot of you may be experiencing, especially if you're just starting out. I remember strumming patterns were one of the hardest things. I mean, once I kind of got chords down and I could start to change chords, strumming patterns were really difficult for me, and I got stuck in a rut where I only knew a few, and I kept thinking, I can't really learn new strumming patterns. This is going to help you. So what a lot of you may be experiencing is kind of a jerkiness in your strumming, and it might sound a little bit like this. Okay, and so that felt really disjointed, really kind of jerky. And so keeping your hand going in a fluid motion is going to make your timing sound way smoother and way better. The mechanics of this are I'm moving my hand in a 16th note pattern. So if you don't know what that means, this is how it breaks down. Quarter notes are 4 of them per beat. So if you tap your foot, you count to 4 every measure. The quarter note is every time you tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are quarter notes. Eighth notes are going to be the subdivision. So every time your foot goes down and up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and there's 8 of them in a measure. Those are the eighth notes. 16th notes are the next subdivision, and I was taught to count them like this. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and. So when I move my hand during the strumming pattern, that's the motion that I move it. 16th notes like this. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and. And you can then use that motion and make all kinds of different strumming patterns, and everything's going to sound smooth because your hand is always moving in time. So I'll demonstrate that by playing a few different strumming patterns, but if you watch the motion of my hand, it's not going to change. Check it out. Okay, so I did a lot of different stuff in there, but my hand motion stayed the same. I've found that I will even do this sometimes. So say you're starting a song off, it's really mellow, and you just want 1 strum per measure. So it would go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I found that I will often move my hand, maybe not in the 16th note pattern, but I'm keeping time with my hand even when I do that. So, if you watch some song videos that I do, you might see me doing that in a song video where I'll strum a chord, but it looks like I'm still strumming, but I'm actually not. I'm kind of doing this. At the least, so this would be 16th notes, 1 E and a, 2 E and a. At the least, I'll do the eighths or even quarters. And it kind of looks strange, but what it allows you to do is if you want like a pickup strum to come back in, you're always in time with the music, you know? So you see the hand kind of never stops. Okay, this can be a little bit difficult for you if you're just starting out because your brain is trying to do all these different things at once. You're trying to remember where your fingers go for chords. You're trying to remember, okay, how am I going to get from one chord to the next chord in time, which is hard to do at first. What's the strumming pattern I'm supposed to do? When are these changes happening? Oh, and now I have to keep my hand going the whole time and somehow figure out like I'm going to move it in front of the strings but only strum them at certain times. This thing is going to take a little bit of practice. So I would just encourage you when you're practicing rhythm, practicing your strumming, practicing a song, just try it out. Try, if you don't already do this, try to keep your hand moving in a fluid pattern. And once you kind of get this thing down, it's going to really unlock more strumming patterns and your timing is going to be so much better. So I hope this is helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. There's a link below to do it. We upload content like this all the time. See you in the next video. Bye.